Yeah, hey yo, I'm backstage for your eyes. Only in my city, this a god. Yeah, shot goes out the J. He's a Batman. Me, I'm a Superman. I am in a Batman. One time for the Batman. Remember, I'm the little run a J. Every time I turn my back around a so I left the city, made a move out to the A. They asked him, is he straight? Great, but you can't control right here. Please get the back, pretty penny ain't worth. Had to did that PDSY up next. Workaholics and me, I need a Rolex. Deshaun, he need a Rolex. I guess whatever I get, make sure my bro get. Believe me, if I'm eating, we got the itis. No touch, we talking numerals. I got the Midas. Do this just like two. I'm out your grind. Hey, this is not a.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
It's a Western Conference game on display featuring the Sacramento Kings. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, a man who once said he will never write another traditional sports column. Please don't say that. So, Bill Simmons, don't say that.
Well, now you just have to tweet. You need 280 characters, and you can pretend you're a writer.
What do you think of social media?
I actually think for basketball it's been a huge advantage. And it hasn't been a huge advantage for a lot of other things, but I think it's made basketball a lot more fun. I do worry, though, sometimes that people are just watching their Twitter feed over the games.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, we know when you...
Tremendously competitive with great attention to detail, David. Thanks. Bill in Houston, if there's one critique of James Harden's game, it's been his defense. But do you think that's changing a bit? Are we seeing some evolving in his game?
Definitely changing. First of all, he's playing defense now, which has been a revelation.
Jeff Bezdelic, I think, has really gotten his fingerprints on him.
Yeah, good name drop, too, by the way. I like that. Yeah, you know what changes your defense is being picked apart online and Twitter GIFs and YouTube clips and people on studio shows on big, giant HD screens pointing out that you didn't try on this and that you're a matador. And I think that there's been a shaming element of his defense that's actually been successful for him. And I wish we'd had that in the 80s for Dominique Wilkins and some of these other guys. Maybe if we had shamed Dominique Wilkins, maybe we would have played better defense.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento. Hield is out there with Fox. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bogdanovich. Now, here's Fox. And it's in there. Fox has got the first points of the night for Sacramento.
It's good seeing Fox work his magic down there, looking unafraid, even though he's not the biggest of guys.
Anthony finds Capella. Passes it to Smith. Launches it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Josh Smith. In the Rockets last season, first team to ever shoot more threes, Bill, than twos.
Yeah, is that a good thing?
It's more interesting to watch. Percentages are a little skewed.
Is it more interesting to watch if you're 7 years old or if you love basketball like us? I don't know.
It's
I
fun
still
to
love
call.
the back cut.
Yeah, I agree.
This is the society we're in now, right? Like people love home runs, they love three-pointers.
Big shots.
I will never in my life get used to watching guys on a 3-and-2 fast break go to the corners versus go to the basket.
And that's what Houston does.
And that's what Houston does, and mathematically it's the right move. But I still kind of like layups sometimes.
You're a traditionalist.
I like to straddle traditionalism versus the new math. I get the new math. I don't understand shooting 45 threes in a game. Just, what is that? It's just a new form of basketball, I guess.
It is, yeah. Harden against Hield. Shoots the three. Lopez grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Bill, one shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up hezzy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number one choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
Capella, the pass to Harden. Overhealed. Harden, that's good.
It's not an easy job to guard Harden. It's made even harder when his mid-range game is working.
Here's Sacramento. Big stretch here going 10-2. Fox kicks to Hield. Covered by Smith, 13 feet away. That misses off the backboard. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Harden outside. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Lopez. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Bill, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only one ticket. And I think it was $4 a game, probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them, and they won the title.
How old were you in 72?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later, they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Cowens on that team?
Cowens, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. It was probably the most famous NBA game ever of the, the kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something. But triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime.
Oh, no.
But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
Oh, that's just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, ready to fire as soon as he receives the pass.
Hield outside. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets trailed by 8. Down low. Here's Paul. Got a hand on it. Covered by Smith. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Anthony. For Sacramento, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Harden dishes to Capella. In the corner, it's Gordon. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Harden has a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 7 points.
Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Josh Smith. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Nene's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. trailing by 10. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
6 on the shot clock. From deep. No good on that one. And so it's Sacramento with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I would say that it's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Hield, also Fox out there. Bielitsa is out there with Brook Lopez.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Bill, your long-lost cousin Ben Simmons headlined a tremendous rookie class in 2017. And in fact, people might think it's the best rookie season ever in the history of the league.
A lot of good players. Hey, Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum. Do we count Simmons in that class, though? I guess.
Well, since he won the Rookie of the Year, let's put him in there.
All right, we'll put him in there.
Technically.
I think if you come out of a year of rookies and you get one guy who has a chance to be a franchise guy, that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. We had 3. If you're doing 3 a year for 10 years, you have the most ridiculous league of all time. I think the talent ebbs and flows, and we've had stretches. Like I think last decade, in the 2000s, especially like from about 03 to 07, 08, like we were just short all-stars. We were just short a few guys, and you saw teams like the Nets with Jason Kidd made the finals 2 years in a row, and you saw the Ben Wallace Pistons team actually win the title.
With no superstars.
Right. And you saw, in 06, the Pistons, remember they were on pace to win 70 games, they had 4 All-Stars? The league just wasn't that good, and now it's flipped, and it's so loaded. I think from a talent standpoint, as good as any year since 1993.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah, which 25 years ago, we're just loaded with guys who could be Hall of Famers someday, or 8-time All-Stars, things like that. So now you look at this 17 class. Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum, just right there. That's awesome. I still believe in Lonzo, and I still believe in De'Aaron Fox. I think those guys can be All-Stars too.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Bill, a top advisor for the U.S. High School Athletics and Activities Division, recommended that schools adopt esports programs. What's your take on that?
I'm all in. It's probably my son's only chance to go to college, so I really hope it happens. No, listen, the world changes every decade.
I know.
And you got to change with it. And the reality is esports is one of the biggest things we have now. And if you're under 15, you're way more likely to play video games and be good at that than you are to do anything else. So why wouldn't we be able to benefit from that? The whole esports in general, just the audiences they're getting, and as a spectator event, that's been building. So why wouldn't that work for college?
Fox against Paul. Gordon finds Tucker for the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Thinking about how much sports video gaming has changed over the decades, Bill. Can you imagine a 13, 14-year-old Bill Simmons with the 2K product, you would just be all over that, wouldn't you?
You have no idea, Kevin Harlan. I was there for every step of the video game revolution. I had an Intellivision and an Atari. I had Nintendo. I had Super Nintendo. I had all three of the first PlayStations.
You played them all the time.
I played entire Madden seasons on the treadmill when I was like in my early 30s. Try playing any video game on the treadmill. Try it and try not falling off. It's impossible. I've been there every step of the way. I am pro esports. Basketball, I'm jealous of the people who can play 2K well, because there's just, that sounds like an old guy, but so many buttons and so many things to remember. I'm always so impressed when people just remember all the combinations and stuff. I'm jealous.
Like your son does it.
My son
plays a game. I know it.
But I could have done it. I know you could have. I want to take 1984 me out of a time machine and just give me this game. I would have unleashed.
Yeah, but 13-year-old Bill Simmons would like what 40-year-old Bill Simmons is.
13-year-old Bill Simmons would be amazed that 48-year-old Bill Simmons was getting paid to do anything. He'd really be excited about that. Just that he wasn't living at home. We would have been fired up.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. And Fox gets it to go.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
Bill, what a pleasure to have you with us. Great as always to hear your thoughts, your commentary. I hope you join us again soon.
I'd love it. Anytime, Kevin. Tell me.
Thank you. And Greg, how much fun is it to have Bill with us? Such a prominent voice in sports journalism and never afraid to speak his mind.
You know, oftentimes when you gain popularity, you become a little more conservative, a little more reserved, but not Bill. And that's why he's maintained such a tremendous following.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Anthony comes in for P.J. Tucker. And James Harden subbed in for Green. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Houston Rockets. And the Rockets with a big summer and back with a vengeance in pursuit of an elusive title.
Don't count them out. If they can control Chris Paul's minutes, try to keep him healthy for the playoffs, if they're 100%, they can beat anyone.
Anthony with the bucket.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Lopez kicks to Hield. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
The wide open look here for Anthony, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hield with the bucket.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Paul kicks to Capella and stolen by Bogdanovich. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 6.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. But Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Harden scanning the floor. And the wide open shot from Paul. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's Sacramento riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Here with Coach Yeager. Coach, how do you keep control of this game going forward?
Well, we can keep them out of the paint. You can't play like you're up 4 touchdowns. Try to guard the basketball. They put their heads down.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. Well, for Sacramento, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA, over.
And
welcome back, everyone. The sign says, "We love Houston." I think it speaks for all of us. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chris, your team's battled Kobe Bryant many times. Name some of the players today who you think can compare mentally to the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordans, guys you played.
Oh, wow. Well, Kobe says he's seen it in Kyrie Irving and the Greek Freak and a few others. I've seen it in Westbrook and how hard he plays, and KD. And I don't think Steph Curry's just this little nice, helpless guy out there on the court to shoot threes and turn around. He's one of those guys, too, that just wants to put that dagger into your heart with a deep three late in the game. So definitely Westbrook, KD, Curry, those guys come to mind for me.
Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Smith is out there with Anthony, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jumper.
And the shot is long. Rockets trailed by 19. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. De'Aaron Fox, C-Webb, with a very slender build. Does that concern you at all?
Not at all. I love his wiry strength. It holds up the contact better than you might think. Plus his speed beats strength any day. He's got to stay in the weight room, though. He knows it.
From deep, Harden. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Started.
Buddy Hield grew up in a tough area in the Bahamas. Didn't have a lot of things the rest of us all take for granted.
Yeah, he slept in a room with all 6 of his ceilings. At the crack of dawn, he tiptoe over them. I mean, think about this. To make sure he got to school on time, he had to be the first in his kitchen to boil water for his bath. I mean, what a story. Shows you where he came from, but also shows you what he's about.
Here's Paul. Almost, but it rolls out.
They haven't been able to get their legs under them since coming out of the locker room. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And they pick up 2. 25 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Smith scanning the floor. That one's off, still out of sync.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Brewer is checked in for Sacramento. Allen comes in for Hield. Ennis, he's checked in for Houston. Fox kicks to Allen. Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the pass to Smith. Now Capella. Hall finds Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Jackson in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. For the Rockets, Nene comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Green in for Chris Paul. It's Bielitsa. Lays it up and banks it in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You see it up there on the scoreboard.
Sinks the triple. Green's got 9 points.
And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Sacramento.
To the middle, it's deflected. It's Bielitsa. That shot missing, so Houston will take it the other way. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. Told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him.
Here's Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Brewer passes to Bielitsa. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there by Nene. Green kicks to Harden over Allen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
They get it back. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Pass to Ennis. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Houston.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Brewer finds Jackson. Basket counts. He has 6.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Harden the pass to Nene. Over to the left wing. And now Sacramento on the break. Fox leading the charge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's look at some numbers for Bielitsa. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. First in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Really left alone that time. Harden's got 10 points.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Green against Jackson. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Green dishes to Nene. Just 4 to shoot. The jump hook, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Fox. 10 points for him. Healed from outside. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Capella. Gordon's got his first points in this one. It's stolen by Capella. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Sacramento running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Sacramento, Allen is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Hield. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5, patrolling the paint. The Rockets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than a non-issue, Kevin. You were right in your assumption that, listen, the former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, you know, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. And so you understand guys' tendencies. You learn how they get into a rhythm. We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. Remember how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right-to-left setup. And so if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And yeah, you've been practicing against them. That's a good thing.
Allen, that's good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Gordon kicks to Harden. Off target with his 3. Sacramento leading by 19 points. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And when Bogdanovich sinks these, oh, it just cripples the defense. I mean, nothing you can do to guard against it.
Pass to Capella. Back to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. It's Bielitsa. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Stolen by Allen. On the wing, Hield. Guarded by Harden. Jacks up a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Hield with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. It's an 18-point game. Capella kicks to Harden. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento leading by 18. Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovich. Right through the D for the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout called. The Rockets. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, you know, for the East and the West?
You know, Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Hall finds Harden. Fox against Paul. Pass to Carmelo. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Exceptional instincts from the clever guard, Paul. I mean, reading the D, making the right pass.
And the pass to Bielitsa. Fox against Paul. It's Bielitsa. Yep, it counts. And Sacramento leads by 20.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Bogdanovich against Paul. Here's Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact and getting to the line, and Harden has an endless number of ways to do it.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Sacramento leading by 18. Pass to Brewer. Here's Bogdanovich. That one misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. Anthony looking it over. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Brewer. Feeds it to Fox. It's stolen by Green. Here's Ennis. Smith outside. Down low, Nene. And slam dunk by Nene.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Sacramento again missing. Now the Rockets with it. They trail by 18. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. And here is Green. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Tony. Great road win against the top opponent. Did you want to send a message tonight?
No, they got a lot of buzz on their name. They're a good team. Take nothing away from that team. They're really good and playoff battle team.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.